Back in Tulsa, it is halftime, and it's a tie ball game inside of the Reynolds Center, 43-all. Josh Haley back with you courtside, joined by TU head women's golf coach Annie Young. Coach, thanks for taking some time with us. I know this is a busy time of year for you.
Yeah, it's a good time of year. We're out and we're competing.
You look back, you guys did that last weekend. That was impressive. You come into the final day, 8 strokes back. You erase that deficit and win the thing. Tell us about that and what the mindset was going in.
I was nervous going into the tournament. We've got a young team, and so you never know what's going to show up, and it's golf, right? But we always talk about a north wind, and it turned to a north wind that last day. We do a really good job of adjusting, and our girls, we call it the equalizer. So we got the north wind. We felt like, you know what, this means we're going to find a way to win, or we're going to be in the mix, and that's what they did. They just kept plugging away. And
it wasn't with a veteran or totally experienced roster, right? Tell us about the adversity you kind of had going into it.
Yeah, so Lily Thomas made, she's playing professional golf now, so which we're happy for her, and Sid she's had some medical issues, so we had a young squad going in, and man, they're tough. You know, they compete, and that's one thing we're always going to do here at Tulsa is we're going to compete. It might not be pretty every week, but they're going to get out there and compete, and that's what they did.
When you are putting your roster together, how much do you try to put it together based on where you think you might go schedule-wise, the type of courses you might go play to their strengths?
Yeah, that's a factor. You know, it was windy there. We do have an advantage in the wind because that's where we play in, and you can see it in the tournament. You know, we flight the ball down, other teams don't. You do think about that. We're thin right now, you know, with those guys out, and so we're talented, though. You know, you just don't know. It's a hard game. And so I'm so proud of these girls. And to do it in the Bahamas, of all places.
Yes.
Yeah. So it wasn't just we're going to have, you know, play golf. We had fun there. And I took a different approach this week because I felt like we're coming here 1 year out of 4, you know, and so we're going to enjoy this. And I think it helped. I think they enjoyed the week, but when it's time to golf, they were ready to golf.
In your experience, when you have a team that does something like that, that's pretty remarkable early on at the beginning of the spring season, does it translate into so many other things later on?
It does. I think it gives them confidence, you know, that they can win. We beat some really, really good teams that have played well, and so I hope it translates. And I told them it's not going to be this easy all year. You know, we're going to have to get after it, and that's what we're doing.
For those that don't know, the Tulsa Women's Golf Program, very storied national championships on the team and individual level in the history. When you put together your schedule, I'm sure that it's maybe some teams aren't so excited to see Tulsa showing up.
Well, I think some of those teams were pretty shocked that we won in the end. We like to be the ones that upset people. We got a tough schedule. You know, we play against the Big 12, the SEC every week, and we know it's going to be a challenge, but I want them to play against the best competition, and that's what we're going to do here at Tulsa is we're going to play against the best, and then we see where we measure up.
Most collegiate sports are a 2, 3, 4-month season. It's not that way for yours. How in the world do you find time to recruit and do all the other things when you're in season year-round?
Yeah, and it's different now, right, with the portal, and so you just find a way. You've got to adjust. I've been in the game now 15 years as a coach, and it's not close to where I started. But you got to adjust. I have a good assistant. You just do the best you can.
Well, you're doing a great job, and that showed last weekend, Tulsa taking that tournament down in the Bahamas. Coach Annie Young, thanks for being with us, and best of luck the rest of the spring.
Thank you.
The head women's golf coach at Tulsa, Annie Young. It's halftime inside of the Reynolds Center on Legends Day. Hall of Fame ceremonies and even some canine tricks. Tie game between the Golden Hurricane and the Owls.